There's a chain of record shops in London called Rough Trade. The one nearest me is on Brick Lane, and it's the big one, and they do loads of shows there. That's the one I go to the most, yeah. But there's a lot of little independent ones around Soho that I can't remember the name of, but are very nice. You can find them, just explore. My favourite restaurant is it's actually on my road that I live on. It's called Mezcal, and it's a really authentic Mexican restaurant, and the cocktails are really cheap. I went there on my birthday, and it's really fun in there. It gets really fun on a Saturday. I live above a Beyond Retro, which is a vintage store, which is where I found a lot of my favourite stuff. I found like some really cool high-waisted trousers that I bust out and everyone loves. And the same as I have a vintage sort of fur coat that I wear every winter. Yeah, I think you can find some pieces that no one else has in vintage shops that are always really amazing. If you find the right one, it takes a bit of rummaging, but you'll find it. There's a good coffee shop called L'Atelier on Kingsland Road. They do all sorts of different stuff. They do like iced mint tea in summer and all sorts of like kind of hipster twists on your favourite sort of coffee and coffee shop drinks, and they also do like really good espresso martinis. So that's a good one. Well, I think the good thing about London is there's so many different concerts going on all the time. You know, from the kind of more underground ones that could be happening in Brixton and Dalston to the bigger ones that could be happening, I guess, you know, all over the place, Shepherd's Bush and, you know, academies, all sorts. So I think there isn't necessarily a place to keep an eye out. You know, you should just, you know, keep reading up and find out where everyone's playing, go to as much as possible, because you could go to a gig every night if you wanted to. So there's a little bar near me which just looks like nothing. It's just, there's not a sign outside it, you know, you can't tell what it is, but if you're in the know, you go down this tiny little doorway and it's a sort of speakeasy, kind of underground, sort of rugged bar where they do like loads of amazing, really interesting cocktails, and yeah, that's a cool place to go, and it's really dimly lit and looks amazing, so it almost feels like you're going back in time.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.